Hello, everybody. Welcome in. We are back. And you'll notice the mic is in a different spot. That's for a reason. I can explain in a little bit. But until then, I was going to go through my more typical welcome to stream. That's why I got the hands together. I did the little clap. Anyway. Now I completely forgot. I'm doing well. I hope you guys are as well. Other than... I'm already saying other than that. Wow, okay. My brain really turns off the second I hit go live. It is so bad sometimes. Welcome to stream. We got a little bit of a fun day planned. We're going to be getting to Dredge here eventually. But before that, I wanted to... Sorry, burping up my dinner. Hopefully you didn't hear that. I was going to show you guys my latest and greatest purchase and how I waste my money now that I'm an adult and make adult money. And the reason I will never be able to become a full-time content creator, because I spend way too much money on way too nice of things that I don't need. But I thought it'd be fun, and I wanted it, and it's collectible, so I bought it. We're just having fun. Woohoo, money pits. Yeah, James, you get it. Welcome in. How are you doing? I promise I don't have an obsession, but I also have an obsession. So we're currently on the typical just chatting screen, the one you guys are used to. But about an hour ago, I pulled out another webcam, got myself set up, so we now have a second webcam. So you guys are right here, and then I have another one right up on top of my monitors, like right there. And that one's pointed down at my desk. And then I tried cleaning my mouse pad that normally is on my desk to get all the cat hair off of it. It was not cleaning. The cat hair was still there. I tried tape. I tried wiping it, brushing it off. Nothing was working. So we just moved it out of the way so you guys don't have to stare at a bunch of cat hair. And then I got the box right here next to me. So I can show you guys this lovely setup. Typically, my keyboard sits right here. And then I have my mouse right here. But both of those are way up here today. Like I said, mouse pad is not here because it was covered in cat hair. I'm currently not covered in cat hair, luckily. But we do got the two cameras. And you can kind of see I have it set up just like that. So I will now show you guys the box at least. Which I did manage to rip the shipping label off well enough that you can't see where I live. I did open it briefly, not actually looking inside. So I haven't actually seen what's in here yet. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't a piece of paper right on top that was gonna, give away my name and address and everything. So I did that. That's why the box is cut open. It's not that I'm faking these. So, but yeah, it's upside down, but you can see it's the amalgam collection. It's a fairly sizable box. Backwards on that camera too. Damn it. Okay. Well, don't worry about it. Don't think about it too much. Just pretend you can read backwards. But yeah, so like I said, I haven't seen this. I know what it is, obviously. I bought it, but I probably should have had the website pulled up so I can read you guys some of the stats or whatever. Whatever. We're just gonna open it. We're just gonna see how this goes. But I did notice this is you can I get you? Okay, so you can kind of see way down here. This is triple corrugated cardboard. So if you were trying to make a box board or something, this is the stuff you need. It is near indestructible. It does not like to fold. Come on, fold. There we go. But yeah. So this is plastic right here, and then it's wrapped up, so you can't, like I said, I can't actually see what this is. So my surprise was not ruined, and your surprise is still good. Bought some plastic bags. Yeah, I bought really expensive plastic bags. What's this? There's my first plastic bag. That's actually a pretty clever way to hold it in place. That's some good packaging engineering right there. Throw that over there. Oh yeah, I also have the door shut. The cats are locked out because I don't want them messing this thing up. It's very expensive. So I don't know where exactly I'm going to be putting it. But okay. There we are. It's a smaller box. Bag number 2. Look at that. Isn't that fancy? That's so official. This is actually a very nice looking box. I'm quite impressed. Money well spent, I would say. Okay. I'm gonna guess this direction, or actually would it make more sense for you guys if I do it this way? So open one side, open the other side. Look at that, it's still a box. I can see it wants to. Oh, there's. Okay, let's move this part out of the way. It's obvious I haven't opened this thing now. So on this side, you can kind of see there's little magnetic snaps here. Okay. So it looks like for you guys, it needs to open this way. All right, are we ready? There she is. Oh, now that looks cool. Yeah. Let me set this down. Get the next box out of the way. I'm also really glad it's actually in a case. That was what I was kind of worried about. And I feared that I'd be stuck, not able to leave it out because it wasn't covered. So I'll hold this up for you guys. Will this camera show it? Not well, but it's a card. I'll read it for you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I promise I can read. This amalgam model was research, designed, developed, and hand-built by our team with passion and total commitment. We truly love what we do, and we hope that your ownership of this model will bring you as much pleasure as we have experienced creating it. To learn about how to handle your model, see the printed handling instructions inside the box. There's... Okay, well, somewhere there's handling instructions. And there's a little QR code for it. In addition, we've created a small but growing number of video handling instructions found in a playlist on a YouTube channel with another QR code. Okay. Warning, please remove model from presentation box by lifting at the base and not the acrylic cover. Cover not a tight fit to base. Oh, it's saying if I try to pick it up from the bottom, like I am. All right, please remove cover slowly as blister may drop and damage the model. I can do that. We're gonna be very careful with this. So, while I slowly unwrap this thing, I can tell you a little more about it. So, if it's not obvious, it's a Formula One car. They packed them under the car? Maybe. So, yeah, this is the McLaren MCL 35M, which is the 2021 McLaren that they ran. And then the M at the end of the car's name is in reference to this specific paint scheme because it was a special one-off livery that they did. All right. Lifting this away slowly as the instructions said. Come on. That's a nice clear plastic. All right. And it is the what am I trying to say? I don't know. I'm just busy staring at this. I got the little foam bits out. I forgot words. So yeah, they ran this in the Monaco Grand Prix, and it was driven by Lando Norris, Daniel Ricciardo. Oh, it's very washed out on that camera. Very bright. Can I just casually flip this off? Does that help you guys a little bit? So yes. Actually, James, you're right. It is under the car. I can feel the little thing in here. All right, that's awesome. And so when Lando Norris was driving it, who, if you haven't caught on, is my favorite driver, as well as this car is the exact same as the one right here. Let me get the light back on so you guys can see me, even though this is very washed out. And I will slowly baby lift this way, or no? Oh, I see. It comes out the front. I bet the first line says, "Do not touch the car." There, I touched it. So right here. It was, in fact, under the car. Yeah, so Lando Norris driving this car managed to get third place, which was an insane accomplishment for that team. McLaren is not known for being incredibly fast as of lately. And it very quickly became one of my favorite color schemes and everything, just due to the history of golf racing within Formula One and other racing sports. So that's why I mentioned it when I opened this display, but all of my emotes are in the blue and orange colors, which is what this car is as well, that blue and orange. And yeah. But you can kind of see, if I can... Here, let me spin it around so it's at least right way up. Can I get it to focus on here? Nope. Oh, but you can see the camera. Yeah. It says McLaren Formula One team. That's their little logo. MCL 35M. And then right here it says limited edition 1 of 500. Then the amalgam collection. Yeah, again, I can't get you guys to see it. But yes. This is awesome. Okay. Let's set this down. We'll take a look at this. So this should be a little, like a poster and booklet. Again, with the light. Can we... That does not help either. Alright, well. I'll have to learn how to do camera lighting again. Nice, you got number 1. I think they all probably say 1 of 500. They want to actually list everything. I'm really struggling to be able to get it so you guys can read. But yeah, again, same name, Monaco Edition, 1/18th scale replica. Formula One Grand Prix de Monaco, 23rd of May 2021. So I was right, 2021, not 2020 like I originally was going to say. And then they have various stats about the car. So here's the chassis, the power unit, internal combustion engine, the engine recovery system, the transmission. Here's the poster. It's like a little mini poster. You can see the car there. And then that's there's a like head-on version of the car, which these pictures are the exact one that picture is from. And then this right here, which again, I'm so sorry, it's very washed out, is a little book like showing off the car and the history of it and the design. Yeah, like you can see that decently well. I'm not gonna read every slide, but like this is coming out of the pits. This is just going down one of the straights, sparking up. This is going around a really tight turn. You can see there's a guy right there. There's a more zoomed in picture where you can see the driver and his helmet. This is very cool. I'm gonna have to read through this after stream. That's going through a turn. I just want to quickly look at the pictures. There's a very blurry version of the car. Oh, this is very cool. Oh, there's Lando with his podium. So this is the third place trophy, him sitting in the car. There he is. So yeah. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Here. Lando Norris started 5th, finished 3rd. Fastest lap was 1:14.67 on lap 76. Had one pit stop on lap 30. And then the certificate of authenticity. Very cool. Okay, let's pack this up a bit. And we will be ready for some dredging. Alright, come here. Slide back in. And then we'll take the acrylic and drop it back on top. There we are. So this is how I wasted an entire paycheck and some. But, like I said, 1 of 500, limited edition. That looks like it was my favorite format for books as a child. Lots of cool pictures with some words. I know, right? Yeah, so this company, the Amalgam Collection, they do a bunch of model cars. So it's not just Formula One cars, they have other stuff as well, including just like normal road cars. Well, I say normal. Very fancy road cars, you know, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, stuff like that, as well as a handful of classics. And what they do is they will... Oh wait, there's still a piece of foam under the front wing. Right here. I'll pull that out later. I'm not. So what they do is they get the vehicle officially licensed from the original manufacturer, and then they'll get the CAD models of the car, and they will perfectly recreate it and create a model. Oh, there's still foam under the rear wing too. I'll pull that foam out later, like I said. And they will work with the people who originally designed the car to make sure it is like perfect down to like fractions of a millimeter in terms of everything on the car and all the sizing. So that's very cool. I'm going to be staring at this a lot. But I will try and instead pay attention to you guys and the game. We can get on towards that. So let me put this over on my bookshelf. I can flip this the scene over and get all of my keyboard, mouse pad, and stuff back out. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna flip you guys to a BRB. I'm gonna be gone for like 2 minutes, okay? I will talk to you guys very shortly. All right, welcome back. Hope you guys didn't miss me. I know it's going to say looking for game for just a second. I want to turn on your guys' game audio. Now I'm tabbed in. It should fix itself in half a second here. So I no longer have the mic chilling way over here. It's back in its normal spot. Let's continue. All right. So we were trying to look for that stupid oarfish. I think I'm gonna... You know, we literally set a save when I parked up here. I think we're gonna maybe try one more day. And then after that, I say, screw it, we're going over to Devil's Spine, and we're gonna work on that. That's where we stand in this game. And I already have a cat looking at the car. Don't you dare. Okay. I'm gonna sleep and try again during the day, because it says you can find it all times a day. So surely I'll be able to find it during the day. Actually, hang on. Do I have explosives on me? I am curious. Shipyard. We also got the really exciting music back. I'm gonna have some explosives. We'll grab that as well. None of that needs to be worried about. Dynamite fishing today. I'm just taking explosives with me just in case. That's all the explosives I had. Interesting. Okay. So if I need to use explosives, I got one shot at it. Which I kind of want to do this, so it's a more direct path. Problem is, that's a very narrow, tight path, and I'm not exactly known for my abilities. And paste. Where is he? Okay, surely there's got to be something somewhere. Hang on. Does this rock look suspicious to anyone else? It won't let me do anything, but it looks kind of suspicious. I hear him roaring. Ram it, we can try. It did nothing. James, I'm never taking your advice again. Unless you maybe just have to like get lucky with these fish. Luckily, I didn't lose that research part. I just bought it. I spent good money on that research part. That's another reason I should have listened to you, Eddie. I thought it would work. Ah, don't worry. I'm kind of running out of ideas, too. We're just... Okay, well... That was not it. It's also been eerily calm. I heard the monster kind of roaring at one point. Wait. Wait. Guys, what's the #1 rule of waterfalls in video games? What are the chances this works? You gotta be kidding me. The #1 rule of video games. Oh, it's a long boy. A rotten chest sits atop a pile of rubble at the back of the cave. Oh, hang on a second here. Hang on a second. I only got so much room. Okay. I feel very dumb for not having thought of that. And now I got damaged motors too. Hang on, let me get my bearings. I gotta make sure I'm gonna go the right way. 'Cause I'm down on power. Also, why didn't the wind blow towards the waterfall then? Oh, I'm being tailed. Okay, I got away. Well, figured out where one of them were. I got 2 more to find still. I need the one mangrove one and the one I have no clue how to pronounce the name of. Cabbage, encyclopedia. See, I got the oarfish now. That's the one I have no clue how it's pronounced, I think. And that's the one mangrove one. Unless I have the names confused. I don't know, but I found this one completely on accident, I guess. Now I got this one to find, and this one to find. And this thing's probably worth a ton. $292.75. It is indeed worth a good amount of money, unlike these fish. Either way. Shipyard. Boat's leaking. I know it's leaking. I had to send it through a waterfall. It was absolutely worth it. You're just gonna go to storage. You, I don't need, so we're gonna sell. And that I need to use. I don't know why I didn't use it. We were still working on trying to get pots. Okay, one more, and we'll be able to finish that. And then we need, what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Call that 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 more. We need 18 research parts to finish all of this. And how many more fish do we need at this point? A little over 30, 35 fish. Okay. I think put this up there. There's no reason I have these other than I can't sell them. Same thing for like the map. I can probably get rid of the map if I'm being honest. I'm not sure. So I think we don't waste part of the day. And we are instead just gonna poof ourselves back to the collector at night here. Actually, you know what? Let's go to Little Morrow. No, don't get the sharks. I have plenty of money. And we're gonna sell the little bit of treasure I have. Trader storage. You, $63? Absolutely. 172? Absolutely. 17? You betcha. 46? Also selling. Again with the boots, I'm not sure if I can sell the fancy boot or if I need to hold on to it. And since I have 2, I feel like I should hold on to them just in case. And it's not like we're short of money, so. And it's always the stupid shapes. That's probably the smartest way to store it. Okay, now let's spend the night here, and then we're gonna head towards Devil's Spine. So let's take a peek at our map real quick. We're going up here. Maybe we go straight to the Wandering Trader. Maybe we go. I didn't talk to the floating merchant about the oarfish. I'm gonna need to do that. So yeah, I say let's go here, talk to her, And then we can hop over here. I think that's going to be the strategy. So let's let ourselves do a little snooze. We'll get up at 5 a.m. That seems like an appropriate hour to be setting out towards the Devil's Spine. Come on, son. Feel free to poke up. There it goes. Look at that. What else do we have around here? That looks a bit suspicious. There's the floating merchant. I was like, I'm sure I'm going to be able to spot. And then is that island the, Yeah, so the island I'm looking at right now must be this one. And then the floating merchant's right there. What was that sticking out of the water? Oh, it's just a shark. Well, because you scared me, shark, you know what I must do. Also, I don't think I've caught one to sell yet, so... What is screaming at me? Something was screaming. Hello, everyone. Mel, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I'm apparently getting yelled at by that thing. You guys can hear that thing. And that thing. And thank you for the vine boom. So how was your stream? I was lurking a little bit. Did you get engaged with Leah? I left before. But yeah, how was your stream? Bisexual Disaster, hello, welcome in. We're currently playing Dredge. I will flip over to a just chatting screen so you guys can see me better. Hello. Ooh, that thing sounds wild. Yeah, I just entered like the scariest part of the map. I'm gonna do y'all a favor and mute the game so you don't have to listen to that. But yeah. We did marry Leah, just had the wedding. Oh, good for you. So is this now your second partner that you're married to? Because I know you married Elliot. I was looking on that one. And then I don't know if there was a second, or if Leah was the second. But yeah, thank you for raiding. I don't have a cat nearby. I would grab them if they were around, but we opened up my latest drunk purchase. It's currently sitting on the shelf. If you guys want to check that out, I will post pictures on Twitter and probably Instagram after I finish stream. Other than that, yeah, we just started playing this. Yes, Elliot and Leah in a very iconic polycule. Yes, very good. Congratulations on both your relationships in that game. Yeah, so if you guys are not aware of what Dredge is, it's a fishing game and then there's like Lovecraftian horrors and monsters that try and destroy your boat. I am on day 97 currently, so we're quite deep into the game. I realistically will be finishing the main storyline today, but there is an encyclopedia of all the different fish you can catch, and I still have like 35 I need to get. So we got plenty to go before I can finish the Pokedex, so to speak. And if you guys are not familiar with who I am, I probably should have said this way earlier, but my name is Band Shredded Cheese. You can call me Cheese. I primarily have been playing Dredge lately. I'm also playing a little bit of Fallout 4. That's been weekends when I do stream on weekends. Other than that, I'm looking at finding new kind of indie game style stuff. Looking at newer games that are going to be releasing. I don't see anything on the radar very close. So I was thinking I might do Subnautica as well, if you guys are familiar with that game and like that game. I plan on maybe starting that in the next month or two. Well, probably next month. Good luck catching all those fish. Yeah, some of them are going to be difficult. I spent a good 30 minutes trying to find one fish, and we just managed to do it before we got to the new scary area. But at least we're moving through it. I plan to 100% this game, even though I don't think there's an official achievement for it, but I plan on doing so. So yeah, I'd say we can jump back into it. I'll turn the scary noises on for you guys and flip the screen back. So yeah, we did just dock up at the traveling merchant. I got a slightly spooky fish that I caught. We also learned do not ram rocks, no matter how suspicious they look. Yes, that is true as well. In an attempt to find the one fish, I saw a rock that looked vaguely suspicious, so we tried ramming into it thinking it might have been a fake rock. It was not. It was a very real rock. So we're going to go ahead and sell that. We're going to have to get the crab pot down. Actually, hang on. I want to check. Devil's Spine. That's not crab. Looking for stuff caught with a pot. 0 to 10 meters, 0 to 25 meters, 0 plus. Okay, so it looks like I can catch everything at every depth. So we can go ahead and just throw the crab pot anywhere. Let's hop over here. I don't know, right about there. That should work. I don't know what all is going on. That looks like the hooded guys I've already had to help. I also assume that this like steam whatever coming up is a bit of a no-no. But I want to find out. Oh. I was getting baited. Okay, well. I guess I got nothing to be scared of other than walls. So like what's over here? Oh, it's one of these guys. There we go. Trophy ghost shark. I am not 100% sure what all I need to do in this area. Other than tiptoe my way around. Could I go to the one location and try and figure it out? What's this? The stone shrine, an upright slab, bears a carving, 2 heavily plated creatures locked in battle. Looks like I need to catch 2 of those crabs. Good thing I put the crab pot down. So is that the stone slab of the area? Well, I have explosives. That thing looks massive. I want to catch it. I want to catch it. I want to catch it. Yes, use the explosives. Kaboom, baby. Boom sticks for days. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Why was this one so easy to catch? You gotta be kidding me! That's one of the rare ones I was trying to get. No, I want you. You gotta be kidding me. How long did I spend trying to get the oarfish, and I just found this one, like, without trying? Nothing yet. What are you? Much easier to catch, that's what you are. An arbored sea robin. I'm learning about all these new fish. Oh, depleted. I also don't know what monster is out here because I have not encountered it. And I'm a bit worried having this very fancy big fish with me, so I am not going to mess around tonight. Cabin, encyclopedia, armored sea, yep. No, exotic. See, this is the one I struggled to get, but we got it. This is one I accidentally caught. Here's the other one that I haven't got, and now there's this one. So that's 3 out of the 4. I accidentally caught one of them. I happened to stumble onto one of them, super easy, and the other one I was about to throw hands with my computer trying to find. So hopefully that last one's not hard. And how much does this fish get me? Like $200 and some? I hope so. 305. I'm rich. I'm so very rich. Now can I buy more boomsticks? Yes, I can. And another research part already. Look at that. How many did I say I needed? 18? Well, call it 17 now. But we're gonna finish crab pots. Alright, so engines are done. Crab pots are done. Do we want to focus on rods or nets? Because honestly, I don't think I'm going to be using either of these upgrades, so... or any of them. We're closer to finishing rods. Oh, no, because it's 4 plus another 5. We're 9 away versus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 away. So it doesn't really matter. I'll let you guys pick which is the next one I focus on. It's whatever to me. But now that I have nothing to lose, I can go see what shenanigans are afoot out here. Oh, nope, they're not friendly. Just give me that. Now let's skedaddle. Oh, there's one of them. Luckily, I'm right here, so I don't need to worry too much. Alright, so we accidentally found a big boy. We intentionally tried to get a little boy, and it turns out they're not nice. Yeah, this is one of them. Now I just need the other one. And it says 0 plus. And Devil's Spine. Day or night with a pot. We should have it in a matter of time. What's this? My darling, I have found you at last. When you left, I was scattered to the winds. But now I feel almost full again. There's just one thing left to do. Row me back. Did the man become the book? That is not supporting my previous theory. And there's still 2 more things to find? Also, I never figured out what this is. Casket seal broken, fog core. That would kind of line up with what the old mayor was saying. But these, none of these make sense. I don't know. I am very confused. But we're gonna sleep so that we can go put that crab into the thing. I assume I can remember where it is. I'm pretty sure it was quite easy to get to. Yeah, right here. Two heavily plated creatures launching battle. A lower slab shows holds two shallow grooves. I don't know what the thing means. But yeah, now I just need to catch this thing. Also, we'll go ahead and grab these treasures. It's the Holy Grail. I found a couple of those at this point. You're flashing. Oh, bet we got it. We're going right back in. Okay, okay. The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core. I got fire. I don't want to put fire in my boat. That sounds dangerous. Also, another Holy Grail. Perhaps the French were right. They might have already had one. Okay, nothing left there. Let's head back out here. Because I want to throw all of that stuff into storage. My storage. How much do you think fire is worth? I'll be honest, I did not need this. That we'll use right away. Alright. Oh, you guys never picked, and I'm currently on nets, so we're doing nets now. Tab, Cabin Encyclopedia, got that one. Wasn't there one more? Yeah, so there's still one more that needs to be caught between 0 and 10. The crab pot's gonna be too deep for it. Okay, let's move that real quick. Pick up. Yep, crab pot. 2.4 meters. I guess we can head out this way and see what the one guy wanted. Can I catch a spooky version? Can I catch any version? Yes. Yes, I can. Not the spooky one, though. Wait, let's still try again. They just fit so awkwardly. Oh, I can go again. That is such a horribly sorted inventory. Now what are you? Plate skate? Oh, I already had one of these, I guess. Alright, well. I don't need wood. Are you metal or treasure? Treasure! Broken spectacles. Oh, there's metal there too. I don't need that. Are you wood? Nope, you're cloth. Wait, wind, why are you blowing that way? Actually, no, it's almost nighttime. We are going to dock up, and we'll follow the wind tomorrow. A man meets you as you dock, bracing himself against wind and spray. Oh, I clicked off the game. O rapturous day, a fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. I'm not weak. Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I've been calling, and now you are the answer. I think this man has lost his mind. The rite of purification is almost at hand, and you are to be my replacement. Am I joining a cult? Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? What does your spirit seek? What do I want out of life? I could choose happiness, sadness, or emptiness. Alright guys, what do I want out of life? Place your votes. Whatever's the first answer I see in chat is the one I'll click. In the meantime, I'll try to figure out why this man is looking like this. I'm very confused. He looks familiar, but I don't know where from. So that's kind of a thing. I don't know. I kind of just want to choose, like, emptiness. I want to speak now, forever hold your peace. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going emptiness! Yes, a pure vessel. Only those devoid of mortality can ascend past it. Okay. And your flesh, what does it crave? I need vitamin D in my life. That's what I need. And yet it eludes you. Darkness is cast over the rest of your days. But does the world deserve everything? In a way, it deserves all that is washed ashore, freely given from the deep, but no more than that. Okay. Your trial is concluded. You still have much to learn, but that knowledge will be delivered to you in time, okay? Is to act as herald of the purge, just as I was for the one before. I think I'm actually joining a cult. I just show up and I'm in a cult. Play Fallout 4, end up in a cult. Why do I always end up in a cult? Retrieve the 3 fathomless flames. Oh man, I don't get to sell it? Visit the shrines of the deep, I will mark them. They offer further guidance, but I must provide no more. Why don't I get to sell my flame? I worked hard for it. Let me sell my flame. Load of baloney. Unbelievable. Well, guess I gotta work on those. Is that what the wind was blowing towards? That might have been it. Alright. Well. Light the statues at the temple with the fathomless flames. Alright. Put that in my cargo. Statues. Which one do I want to look at? I guess we'll go left to right. We'll just put that bad boy in there. Which statue one do I want to look at? None of them, because I don't have more flames. Alright, let's rest. That was quite the long snooze. Okay. So the wind was blowing like straight this way. Oh, I can see the glow. We're going for it. We're just straight lining over to here. It's another journal. Okay, map. Those guys again? I don't like those guys. Is that where it is? Straight ahead? Sort of. Looks like it. No, fish. No, no. Where's one of the stone boys? Okay, so I gotta go through this gap, then it should be over there. Oh. And now I can't do any more fishing in this area. Oh, there it is. I see it. So how do I get back to it? Like, I just want to know what I need. A stone shrine and uplights that 2 malformed fish writhing under the sun. So I need 2 aberrant fish? Okay. Okay, so I need 2 aberrant fish of any kind. Oh! He seems nice. Well, I found the main monster of this area, guys. There's the other one. It looks like I'm gonna need the boomstick. Be clear to make a shortcut. Use explosives. Very nice. Look at that nice safe entry. So what do I need here? 2 pale bottom dwellers hiding from their fate. Oh. Well, good thing I got me one of them. Hee. Okay, so I need that thing and 2 aberrant fish. And these are now going bad because I'm taking so long. Okay, well, let's head towards the traveling merchant before it gets too late. Oh. We'll go ahead and grab one of these. And now we gotta skedaddle. Oh. Okay. So things are a little dangerous. I've learned that much. Sell you. Sell you. Sell you. Need to hold on to you. Let's repair up my boat now. And send that to storage. Now, it's a lot easier to spot aberrant fish at night. So I feel like it might be smarter to go out at night. if my one and only goal is to catch aberrant fish. So let's just go dilly-dally around. Because it looked like... Yeah, there's glowing stuff over here. This. What are you? A stone tablet. Okay. Now it's nighttime. Where are the sparklies? I need aberrant fish. Anyway, give me 1 second here, guys. All right. Yeah, like I was saying, where are the spookies? You don't have any spooky showing. You want me to check the crab pot? Am I supposed to check the crab pot? Is that what that means? I can try that. It is flashing. None of these are spooky enough, unfortunately. Can I sort this stuff any better so that I can get everything in? It looks like I can. Here we are. All right. I just thought it was fitting the fishing vibes. Yeah. It's been a popular one while I play this game, and I'm okay with that, to be honest. Stone tablets. Visit the trader. I found an ancient stone tablet with a strange glyph on it. It looks similar to the ones I saw on the trader's desk in Little Morrow. I should show him the tablet. He might know more. Okay. And I also need to finish lighting the statues. And I know getting aberrant fish is really easy in the Morrows, so maybe I go do that. And I have a handful of other treasure I need to get rid of, so that would actually make sense. Volcano snail, got that bad boy. Look at me working my way through it. We're now officially 30 away. And I'm kind of panicking, which is, you know, not my shining moment. Oh, wait, I need to put this in the one flame thing. So we're gonna wait till morning, then we're gonna head back to Little Morrow. Then we will hunt for 2 aberrant fish, and then when we come back, we gotta get... Actually, no, that should be it. We're rocking and rolling here. Okay. Let's read a bedtime story before I go to sleep for the night. Yesterday I was reading of his mother's will. Most of the remaining estate went directly to him, of course, but to my surprise she bequeathed me her pocket watch. Curious, I am not fond of the thing, but I know that taking it will mean a lot to him. I cannot help but feel it is just some veiled jab at me from beyond the grave. She was the type to do such a thing. Was I late on some occasion? I cannot recall. So that was June 1st of 27. I'm very confused on how that works into the story. Alright, yeah, storage. You can go to storage. Okay. We'll do a little snoozing for the night. We had our nice bedtime story. Okay. So now I need to get back to wherever that little area was. I want to say it was back over here. Yeah, this looks familiar. Is this the right one? Two pale bottom dwellers hiding from their fate. Yes. I left it in storage. Well, let's grab this, and then we'll head back, get the fish out of storage. And then we'll try this again. No, come on. Turn me around. No, not that one. This one. Gotta go fast. Ah, I'm so frustrated with myself on that. I also had one of the spooky guys following me. Storage. You. In my inventory. Alright, let's try this again. Ah. That was frustrating. At least I know where I'm going, and it's a fairly wide opening for me to, you know, try to get my boat through. So, there we are. It crumbles away, revealing its core. More fire to put on a boat made out of wood. And refined metal I honestly don't need. But we get to use the little bail command. What did I call it last stream? James, are you still here? Do you remember what I was calling it? I gave it some stupid nickname. I forget what. Oh, see, I got the intentionally not get. There we go. Got the spooky fish. Oh, there, wait, hang on, I see another one. See, I said the Morrows, it's so easy to get the aberrants. No, that's not it. There we go. Got the two aberrants at once. Okay. Trader. Do you buy these? No, you don't. Of course you don't. But you buy this. And you will also buy these, and the Holy Grail, and my other Holy Grail, and a silver plate. And you don't buy that either. Sell all trinkets. I am not selling that. Nor am I selling those. Said place. Pick up. Rotate. No. Found anything? Yes, this. I was told to give it to you. But how do I give it to you? Or am I just being really dumb again? Because I totally messed this up before. Trader's desk in Little Morrow. Take the tablet to the trader. Little Morrow, trader. If I move it to cargo, does that help? Man, I am so confused. Also, let's just throw those into storage. Oh, I can sell this. Maybe the trader in Little Morrow. Are you not the trader in Little Morrow? What am I doing wrong? So let's just get that done. We're just gonna sleep until the next morning. We'll check again. If not, we're gonna have to race out to the one flame spot. What can I do for you today? Show him the stone. Okay. I am so confused. Takes the stone tablet from you and inspects it closely, turning it over in his hands. Remarkable. Yes, I do believe this is a fragment of a larger arrangement. He reaches up to a high shelf and brings down a similar-looking stone, albeit one covered with much more dust. Some years ago, I acquired this other piece. You found it near those ruins in Devil's Spine, didn't you? Yes. I suspect there will be more out there. Hold on to this one for now and study it further while you search for the other fragments. No, that's all I had for you, I guess. Okay. Yeah, let's find more trinkets. Tablets, trinkets. Yeah, they're basically the same thing. Okay. Let's take a peek at the map. He didn't tell me anything. Alright, so we gotta race back out to here, and hopefully I have plenty of time. Haste. Swing low, sweet chariot, we're racing off. Oh, there's a sailfish out here. I'll be honest, I forget how fast this boat is when I need to cover distance on the map. Like, you can zoom across the map. Should be pretty much straight ahead. Yep, there it is. Oh. Just gonna race into here. It looks like I'm safe. I think I'm safe. I'm just gonna talk to this thing. Two malformed fish writhing under the sun. Here's like the two cheapest ones I can find. Encrusted talisman. A stone tablet surrounded by tooth and bone. A glyph is carved at the... Well, it says I can only have it in these areas. Swap. I'll put that away. The glyph with the hook is carved in the middle. Does this mean I'm going to be able to, like, grab... Actually, can I still fit this? Right there. Okay. So my fishing speed is now an insane number. Like, a truly insane number. Where's... I see it. I was gonna say, where's the wandering floating merchant. We're just trying to be safe. Very good. Okay. So I got the 2 flames now. Is that the... I'm clicking the wrong thing. Is that the other one I needed to find? Because it says that a stone tablet. I don't know. Also, sometimes the auto whatever does such a poor job of sorting inventory. Like, come on, that looks so much nicer. Sell those. We'll spend the night, and then I guess we're gonna go light the fires. Sound like a plan? I say it sounds like a plan. It's already flashing. It caught something else already. Dang! Okay, let's drop these off, I guess. Fish market. I assure you, they're fresh. They've been out of the water for about 5 minutes in the game. Alright. Let's go zooming. Wait, where's wind blowing? What is over there? Oh, I think I passed over it. It might just be refined metal. I don't need that. Alright. We'll go right. Click. Very good, very good. I don't know why the flames are cold, but you know what? I am not going to worry about it. Boom. Cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Nice. The fanatic awaits. Fanatic. What about stone columns? The stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. Which one do you want to look at? Swarm of small creatures? The little guys? The ravenous children alone, they are nothing. Together they summon her. Do not let them grip you. Burn them away. How do I burn them away? I assume it's talking about the little fish that like chase you and just kind of like and slow you down. Would that be the bubbling vent? The breath of salvation, it burns those that mean harm, only the pure remain. That's why I can go over the like steam coming up in the water. Follow the magma to find them. Okay. And then I assume this, the large eyeless beast, is the other thing. The carving is of a large fish with crossed out eyes, the unseen mother. When the starving cannot eat, she approaches. Crudely scratched note. Blind but can hear her children, avoid at all costs. I'll be honest, I was planning to avoid that thing regardless. Cabin pursuits. Return to the fanatic. Do I want to return to the fanatic? Screw it, let's join a cult today. I'm looking for something relics. One such as this. He pulls an antique pocket watch from his robe. Oh! You are drawn to it too, I see. It found me during my rite of proving as I scavenged for the creatures of power. It sapped at my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you when the ritual is prepared, it will be yours to carry forth. Oh. I thought I was gonna be at odds here. Do I wanna join a cult, or do I wanna go get cursed by the old creepy dude? What about the scroll? I found it at the end of my other life. It washed ashore as all the great gifts do. It took some time for me to decipher the runes. It speaks of an incomprehensible door. And those wretched twisted fish that swam through their flesh was the closest thing to a key. Okay, this dude's crazy. I assume if I ask about the others, he's going to tell me about the four-hooded characters. There are pretenders, failures that make a mockery of the deep. I tried correcting their ways, but I soon saw that they had lost the path, and I left them to their ceaseless hunger. Okay. So apparently the four others that I already helped and saved, don't matter. Let's join a cult, baby. Follow him up the steps of the temple. At the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws the antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze. It's almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey and the end. Still holding the pocket watch with one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises his scroll. He begins to chant. I'm gonna step back a little bit. Never mind, I can't. The wind picks up swirling sea spray around the altar. A cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood. You know what? We're just gonna do nothing. We are along for the ride. We're just gonna fuck around and find out what happens. Just like the last time I joined a cult. We're just... It's for the plot. That's really all it's for. A freezing blaze climbs his legs. His chanting continues, no pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arms skyward. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. Sayonara, creepy dude. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. The cold mist cools around the floor of the temple briefly before the wind sweeps it into the sea. And he's just gone like that. Give me this bad boy. Take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm. Clock hands spinning wildly below the cracked face. Interesting. So now if we look at the pursuits, that's done. I gotta find tablets. I gotta catch one more rare fish and still report the other two. And I just gotta turn this in. So I might hang around in this area. Again, with the horrible sorting abilities. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hang around in this area and try to find more of those tablets, to be honest. So I gotta really, really put my faith in the wind here. Is this one of them? No. Not what I was looking for. That's gonna be one of them. Do I have explosives on me? Yes. Oh, darn it. I thought I had explosives. Okay. Well, I didn't get to join a cult today. I guess I'm gonna go buy some explosives and blow stuff up to make up for it. What are you? Oh. I was doing so good on the dredging today until this one. Sextant. Very cool. Should be just over here. Yep. Stop. You. I'm being chased. I might be. That actually doesn't look like I am. Okay. Okay. Storage. Drop that bad boy in there. Drop that bad boy in there. Fish market. Sell that bad boy. Also, there's the peak crab net that isn't the crab net that's sitting like right over here. Shipyard. I don't think I have anything to repair. Nope, but I do need boomsticks. And now it's getting late, so we're not gonna mess with it. But we are gonna call it a bit of an early morning. Just because I need time to be able to cross the water. Doesn't look like I was spotted. Alright, let's head over here. Do a little one of these, then a one of these. And a little bit of boom. See, wasn't that just nice? That looks like the same shape that the other tablet was, so I'm gonna trust that this is one of them. Yes. Bing. Let's find more of them. Because it didn't tell me how many there were. So I don't know how many I need to find. We gotta go. Hee hee, hee hee, hee hee. Can't touch me. That is not sparkling. But the only safe way in there is with more explosives. Oh, look, some dolphins! How nice. What's that noise? Is it just the dolphins? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, this is the other spot to dock. How interesting. Ancient lighthouse. Oh, the game bugged a bit. Sorry about that. You climb the many steps leading up to an ancient lighthouse. At the base is a solid stone door. You can't see a handle, but there's a large socket carved into the face. Interesting. I think I know what these tablets are for. Cave. Check the left wall. Birth of a civilization. A great beacon of light is shown repelling a tentacled figure. Yo, we got Cthulhu? Are we finally gonna release him? fall of a civilization. Volcanic eruption tears through the tall lighthouse. Monstrous shapes devour people and buildings turn into ruin. Interesting. Very peculiar. Let's go ahead and undock. I don't see anything over there. Definitely can't fit through that. I don't have any more explosives on me. So can I, like, bait these guys? Where's the other fish? I don't see the big one. Oh! Y'all both can't respond. Okay, so yeah, see, I murder those two, and they immediately come back. That's no fair. Alright, well, we are just gonna need to get more explosives. Oh, no. No, no. No, no, no. No, thank you. Yeah, it's getting late. I say we just go get more explosives and we'll try again. This is going to be an explosive heavy quest line, it's looking like. But we do enjoy explosions, and I have plenty of money to keep buying. Go back to storage. So it looks like there's going to be 4 tablets total. If the trader already had one, and I've already handed him one, I just found one more. In theory, there's only one left. So it would make sense that I just need to find one more. But now I want to see something real quick. If I just kind of skedaddle out here, maybe grab my crabs. Oh, I don't want to be docked up on the side. Thank you. Shipyard. Dang it. Fish market. I was really hoping I could just, like, keep circling around and buying a bunch of them. So I gotta just wait till the next day. Would that do it? There we go. More explosives. Okay, let's go and try and spot a tablet. No, no, no. No, no. Dodge. Still following. Homeboy is determined. Finally gave up. I don't know why he was so determined. Okay. Let's get another explosion in. This does not look like what I was going for, but it wasn't glowing, so I'm not surprised. It's a plate. I don't need a plate. You look like nothing. Yep, don't need that. Don't need that. You don't look like you're gonna be what I need either. Alright, I have one more explosive. So we're not stuck in the water yet. What was the ground doing there? I regret stopping. I am really regretting stopping. Park up here, and now it's the end of the day. All right. We are going to go ahead and head back. We'll try again tomorrow. Like, at least that crab pot's still earning me money, because I am just throwing money away on these explosives. Shipyard. No explosives today. Oh, tomorrow. Yep, go ahead, sell all that. You fit my storage, right? Yes. Now that is a perfect storage. Actually, these I can sell to you. Just not here. I gotta be in this menu. Storage. U7. U7. There we go. Got a bit more room in here. We'll wait till tomorrow. I should be able to get more explosives. And then, hopefully, I'll be able to figure out... Oh yeah, I need to repair. I forgot. You go to storage. You come here. You know what? Yeah, that's good enough. Research. You. Boom. Perfect. Okay. I expect it to be somewhere in here. Let's try going this way today. What are you? Doesn't look like what I was looking for. And so right here, that like what I'm kind of looking at on the other side of this wall is where I was yesterday. Oh. It looks like I gotta go. I had to blast. Looking for the little gold sparkles. I'm not seeing any over there. I am seeing... Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Why am I moving so slow? That was peculiar. I just want the aberrant. There it is. Still not my favorite. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I panicked. I panicked real good. And now we are very slow. So that's gone, that's gone. I'm running on 3 of these bad boys now. Fishmonger. Sell. Out. Shipwright. Things. You don't sell explosives? Dang. Repair. Hee haha, poor. Still need that aberrant. And then that looks like, the aberrant that I need to find. So does that one. Well, you know what they say. You'll get them eventually. Raider. You sell. Storage. You sell. You sell. You sell. You sell. You. Can't do anything with right now. Exit out. We gotta sleep now, so we're gonna be asleep for like 12 hours. God, I wish I could sleep for 12 hours. Ha ha ha. Anything special lately? Yes, I did. How do I give this to you? Cargo. Out. In. Show him the stone tablet. Why does it have to be in my cargo and not... Why can't it be in my storage? Ugh. So you come across any others? It looks like they joined together to form a square, so hopefully there's just one more to find. See, I was on to something. I knew there was one more. That's all I planned on selling. Research, no parts. I guess while we're here, we'll go give the watch to this guy. I guess. Tell me more about that book. Which book? This one here? With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome from the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. There's really not much to be said of Histories of the Grey Isles. It's quite a chore. Play dumb. Your hypocrisy is wearying. I suppose we must go through this rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hands, sheathed in its dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead, ask us. Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember you were there? The air around this book begins to pulse rhythmically like a quickening heartbeat. So is she. You wanted to forget, begged me. The room bristles. This is what you asked for. Am I the bad husband? Guys, I'm beginning to think I am the bad husband. That's awkward. Turns out I've just been a shitty husband this whole time. Oh, apparently I have to go through this. Having the watch, this is the thing. Okay. Guess we gotta click through this again. Give me a second here. Yeah. Give me the book. Your words hang in the space between. You won't change a thing. The book is ours. Step closer. You take a step closer through the crackling room. The collector lurches forward in response. What can you possibly hope to achieve? So hang on. This man like yanks stuff out of my hands this entire game so far, and now when I ask to see something, he suddenly gets defensive. I'm about to yoink this book. You strike out with your right fist, punching hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. Interesting. That's a twist. Boulder, are you seeing this? You are pathetic. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. Understand this plainly before you sink us into despair. I know how to bring her back. Yes, hello Scuba. I see you as well. It's all right there on the page, and now you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber. Find her last relic and we can undo everything. Undo what you did. Mate, I got the relic. It's in my storage. I did a big dumb. I did a big dumb. If I conceal the relic, does it just... Okay, yeah. Yep, okay, deliver the relic. He approaches, drawing closer with an incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch. You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forwards. You place it in front of the collector. Though it has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanisms has grown no less unpleasant. And with that, our collection is complete. I must admit I am surprised. I did not think you had the determination for such a job. Now, with these 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. We will see her again soon. It will all be worth it. You know this. I know what? It will become apparent soon enough. We must take one final voyage. This time I will be with you. Fuck it, we ball. Let's go. Ooh. Do we ball? I think we go find that other stone bit first. Okay, let's finish the other. Let's get that other stone bit first. I think that might be the smarter option. Because then, in terms of, so like if I do this, and I need to catch that. I'll have everything else done short of just finishing the, you know, the Pokedex. So I think I'm going to do these two things first. I think that is going to be our game plan. Yeah, sounds right. Alright. Well, it's 7 in the morning. Let's zoom off. And we'll see if we can find this last little stone bit. Which... no hits on the map. So I'm just gonna have to wander around until I find it. What are the odds it's gonna be over here? Because I feel like I've pretty thoroughly searched the rest of the area. You know, I just have a small hunch. This could very well be something. Safe havens. Achievement unlocked. I must have docked everywhere at this point. Campsite. A small structure sits on the island. Nearby is an abandoned campfire. Examine the structure. An old stone structure is built around a statue. The statue has its arms raised towards the lighthouse at the Devil's Spine. I do see that. The lighthouse is way over here. He's chilling right here. Whether it gestures in fear or praise, you cannot tell. What do you want to do? Check the campfire. The campfire itself is unremarkable, but you wonder who would choose such an island as this. Nearby, you spot a piece of paper flapping in a bush. A note is written on it. You put the note. What do you want to do? I guess that's it. I'll read that. I'll read that note as a bedtime story. What is that noise? They're not glowing. A doubloon. Anything on this mini island? No. What do we got over here? Where are you? Nothing useful. Of course. Okay, so my random hunch was wrong. I've only got plenty of time to make it to the Wandering Trader. Not Wandering Trader. Loading Merchant. Wandering Merchant. So we will just go ahead and catch some rat tails. Ooh, look at that! One fish closer to completing the Pokedex. Alright. Now we're at about bedtime. Kind of rammed into that pretty hard. Oops. Fish market. How much are you worth? 155. Not bad. Left storage. Okay. Shipyard. You'll need to put a few more engines on that thing if you want it to be as fast as mine. I have the fastest you can get. Don't come at me like that. Give me this. Get that. Okay, we need those 4. And then what, 9 in here? 5 and 4, yeah. Okay. We're getting there. Y'all ready for your bedtime story? Close now. Nobody knows. Does he know? Desecrated temple, forgive me. The only way he might understand. Must help him. Must stop him. Where does that sort in with the rest of the messages? I am very confused here. The last one. Okay, well, I have all the messages. Encyclopedia, yep, you got that bad boy. Alright, we're just gonna do a little snooze, I guess. And then we gotta go find that last, find that last tablet. Actually, I'm gonna swing around over here real quick. That's metal and wood. Nothing glowing. Nothing glowing. Also nothing glowing. I'm not seeing any wind. Wait, wind. Where is it blowing? I don't see where that one went. Unless it was trying to tell me to go here. But I don't think so. It looked like it was going off, like, through the rocks. Yep, not what I was looking for. Quite a bit of a precarious location right here. I'm safe. I see that that can be blown up, but I don't see a reason to do so. Bro, leave me alone. I am just trying to find a tablet. There's at least some kind of treasure back here. Not what I'm looking for. But the more I dig up, the less stuff I can be fooled by. No, they're not. Where are you? Oh no. Oh no, we gotta go. We gotta go. Boulder, please don't push my hand. I'm trying to steer a boat here. Okay? Look, things are getting scary this time of day. I lost where he went. Ah, stop that. Stop it. Okay, we might have to call this one a bit of a bust. Let's get this done. Like I said, the more treasure spots I dredge up, the better off I am. Isn't there another one over here? Yes. Ping, 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 ping. Because I know I've been around all these islands when I was doing the hooded figure in red. But I've been looping around these islands and I'm not seeing it. I checked these islands. I've checked all these islands. I want to go check these islands one more time. Just so I can be sure. And also, I see that and I want it. Oh, I already did that. We gotta go. We had to go. Yeah, we're gonna sleep. Okay. So let's go check those islands now. Yeah, because I know I've been around all these islands. They're definitely not Devil's Spine, so I don't need to worry too much about them. It's the islands that are, like, over here. I don't think these ones are officially in Devil's Spine, but they could very well be in Devil's Spine. Like, this is definitely looking like ruins, so I assume this counts as part of the area. Because there's the hooded figure in red. So is there anything around way back out here? Nothing over here. Swing through there. Give a little touch of boost. Okay, yeah, so there is nothing over here. I kind of thought that was the case because I know I had circled around in that area. Really hoping we just get like some wind or something, you know? Because I could have sworn I saw the wind trying to push me over kind of this way at one point. But I haven't gotten a good gust of wind since. Like, unless it's literally that, but that looks like refined metal. Like, that's right there. I might be in trouble. Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay. Okay, so where was I now? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I should be able to make it out there without dying. Changing directions. Oh, my panic level is high. Oh. Haha, I got another one. Would you quit making fun of me? Store that. Oh yeah. We gotta sell this stuff and then try to figure out wherever I was when I had to bounce. 84. 97, not bad. Okay. So we sleep. Actually, hang on. I want to... Okay, it was just you. Okay. That should be about the right time for me to be able to... Okay. So... Can I... So right there is the refined metal, which means it should be back here. Look how on top of that I am. What are we boom? I mean, vine boom for the boom. I guess that could work. I'm going to pretend that's what you're vine booming and not something I said. Oh no. You were too early? Yeah, just a little bit early. Hang on. See, look, see how the wind's blowing? But it's blowing over to the refined metal. I don't need the refined metal. I need... Uh-oh. I am so confused. Where is it? I'm also much slower now because I don't know how to steer my boat. Oh, there it is. Pile of loose debris. Were you able to time it this time, James? Nope. Give me. Start dredging. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Got it. And now we get the fuck outie. I got plenty of time. would you? Hey, you don't scratch at my chair. Thank you. Got distracted, sorry. No worries. Fishmonger, nothing to sell. Good point. Gotta repair. Very nice. Okay. Now let's cruise on over. Straight across the way. Now, I just want to be clear. Cargo. It is in my cargo. It is the middle of the day. Trader. Worked first time. Of course it did. Trader takes the stone tablet from you and places it alongside the others. He turns them over and arranges them together in a square. On the underside of the tablet, new glyphs begin to form, casting an eerie light on the low ceiling. And he's just like, okay, yep, go on. He begins transcribing the glyphs onto an old scrap of parchment. Each stroke appears to demand excruciating concentration. After a few minutes, he puts down his pen and reads aloud. When the sky mistakes the stars and the air grows thick with night, the deep will open its scars. Oh, protect us, oh guiding light. I only know of one guiding light, but these tablets predate the lighthouse at Greater Morrow by centuries. The fragments are fused together now. Why don't you take this back? In theory, they should open a lock somewhere. I wonder where. Alright. Yeah, I got this as well. I'm just curious what this does, other than increase your fishing speed. Tab, cabin, pursuits. Find the door. I actually know where the door is, to be honest. Oh wait, I got more trinkets. I got more trinkets. There we go. Sold all my trinkets. Yeah, it was like, funny you should say that. I already know where a door is. I happened to find said door. Looks like I'm going to be making a pit stop. Snag ourselves in here. We'll snooze a bit. Just getting them quick naps. Alright. Now, no point in making too big of a risk. Kind of just bounced right off that. Alright, ancient lighthouse. Climb the many steps. Yes, yes. A door you can't open. Or can I? Aha! The fused tablets click into place. The door rumbles before sliding open. We go in. You step through the doorway of the ancient lighthouse. The stairway at the top is collapsed. This is as far as you're going to get. Around you are a number of dusty objects. Some of them look valuable. Neat. 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 Very neat. Flame of the sky. Impossibly bright for such a compact design. The delicately faceted crystal lens focuses a perpetual shimmering flame. Like, hang on, let me put this down. This does 3,500 lumens. This does 3,000. So we're just gonna... And then store that. You take everything from the room. Alright. Man, very good. I should go get my crab pot. That's the current build of the boat. Oh, I meant to do pursuits. Alright. There's one fish left. And reporting the 2 fish that I have found. So, I am going to go head over to the Wandering Trader. And let her know the good news that I have found 2 of the fish, and I have a vague idea of where the 3rd one is. Look at that nicely sorted inventory. Take all. Dock up so those guys that were chasing me go away. Fish market. Sell all them bad boys. Undock. Swing around. Take all. Pick up. Alright. That's nice. The seafood was so organized that time. I know, right? It was so neat. And then when it tried to put it in my own inventory, it was like, ah, good luck. Shipyard. Repair that bad boy. Yep. Got all that repaired. Now I think it's time we skedaddle on off to the mangroves. Now, if I remember, there was an area like down here, I think, that you had to... Like, I want to say these 3 spots are where we fought the monsters, but there was something blocked off here. Other than that, I know I've gone through this area a handful of times. This is where the old mayor was. I've gone through here. I went around all this. This is where the refined metal is. So I'm gonna have to take a hunch and say, based on the fact that I had to use explosives to get to one of them, and go through the waterfall on the other one, this area is gonna be my best bet. So I think we're gonna head there. And it's just about noon, so I have just about enough time for me to head straight west and make it there by about sunset, I think. We will have to see if I have the time, or if I'm going to be showing up way late at night. Anything interesting out here in the water? Doesn't look like it. See, there's the other wandering tree here. Oh, darn it. Rats. Yeah, arriving right at nighttime. So now I can repair my boat. Boat repaired. And now Encyclopedia Exotics. Tab over. Day or night. Okay. Well, let's talk to her. About those rare fish. Yes, I found an oarfish. Great news. I literally sold it to you. I also found the fish I can't pronounce. That's what I'm going for, a Goliath tigerfish. But it looks like I can go during the day. Alright. Boom. Nets is done. Pots is done. Engine's done. Rods are the only thing that's left. I need 9. Can I buy another? No. I do need explosives, though. So we're gonna buy those. And now we're just gonna sleep until daytime. Not even gonna risk it. Alright. My lights are not on. Okay, where is it? Am I in the right spot? Yeah, okay. Remember I came up here and I was like, surely I won't need to do an explosion, but I can't help but notice that's a big fish. Hang on. Am I a genius? I may have been an idiot about the waterfall, like the #1 rule of video games, but that's a big fish. Hey, we got it. We finished the exotics. And we got a bit more treasure. Yeah. Actually, we'll put that in there. All right. I am such a big brain. I was like, I know I wandered around in this area quite a bit, and seeing how I had to use explosions or get behind something that you wouldn't think to go behind in order to do the main storyline, I went on a hunch. $289 for that bad boy. Straight storage. Now, she somehow didn't notice the fact I just sold the one fish she's still trying to find. But yeah, there you go. Boom. Boom. That's all of them. Never thought I'd complete these records. So her Pokedex is done. I just gotta get mine done now. That's it. Tab, Gavin, Encyclopedia. Look at that bad boy. 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 Research. Boom. I need 7 more. Can I buy one from you today? Yes, I can. 6 more to go. We're just about there. Plus the encyclopedia. We're coming up on what? What's that? 26 to go? 26 to go. And if we jump here to Lamaros, so I'm missing 1. Aberration. All that's done. All that's done. All that's done. All that's done. Those are good. Those are all done. I need an aberration of black sea bass, which is Gale Cliffs at night. All that's done. Aberration of the Devil's Ray and an aberration of the Sturgeon. There's 1 more aberration of the Wreckfish. Got the Rock Crab, got the Decorator Crab. I need an aberration of the Aurora Jellyfish. Which that one might be a hassle to get a hold of. All that's done. All that's done. I need an aberration of this guy. That's done. Aberration of the Snailfish as well. And an aberration of coral grouper. Aberration of a barracuda. I thought I had an aberration of the barracuda. Interesting. Need the aberration of a hammerhead. No aberrations. That, I just need to drop my crab pot in a deeper area in Stellar Basin. So it looks like I got a lot to do in Stellar Basin. You are trying to yank off my headphones and don't even realize it. Thank you. Ow. Yes, the ceiling fan is spinning. You good? Yeah, what are you doing? This is why we can't have nice things. I was gonna say, I thought I already had an aberration of the sergeant fish. But I guess not. You know, he got out of my way. Need an aberration of a snake mackerel, and a pale skate, and a frilled shark. And then these are oceanic fish that I have not managed to catch. Because they're trawl and pot only. Aberration of a viperfish, which is abyssal. That's open ocean abyssal. Okay. Could have sworn I had one of them. Guess not. But yeah, rod ocean at night. Okay. Oh, it's this that I had, not you. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we got some work to do. But in terms of all the other tasks, we just have the end game to go. So I say we gotta go hunting for fish. So I think we can head south. And well, actually, I need a handful of stuff in this area. So let's just stay in this area. Give me Twisted Strand. That's the end. So you are Twisted Strand. Aberration of a tarpon. Aberration of a sergeant fish. Aberration of a longfin eel. Okay. Because it's midday, we're gonna try hunting for the sergeant fish right now. Nope. 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 Yes. Come on, aberration. Come on, aberration. Come on, aberration. Nope. Come on, aberration. Come on, aberration. Yes! Okay. The next one we needed was tarpon, which I saw there was tarpon right over here. Nope. We can do it. We can do it. Have faith. Yes! What a successful day of fishing. Now it is nighttime. Let me just... Oh. I'm gonna say, let me sell what I currently have, just so I don't waste all of my money, you know? $140. Yes, please. Okay, let's... So got you. Jump back over here. So, done with the gray mullet. Done with tarpon, done with sergeant fish, done with gar. Need the long fin eel, which means I gotta head back into that area. A long eel with spends the day coiled around roots, but emerges at night to hunt. Yep. So I gotta go find one of them at night. And then we're done with Twisted Strand once I get this thing caught. Which, if I remember correctly, I had to like go in here to find them. Ah, it's a catfish, damn it. Guess I'll go this way. Guess I'll go this way. Ooh, this might be it. Come on. Come on. Give me what I need. Nope. No. I'm getting nervous. Come on. Come on, I can fit one more. Darn it. It's not worth going in there. I can find another spot to fish those. Sorry about that. Well, I'm not going straight ahead quite yet. Actually, if it was found in the ark, I might know where I need to go. I'm just gotta wait for this to go down. There we go. We're gonna go visit our old pal. Oh, bet. We got it. Screw you. Alright, we're just resting. Had to get the panic level down before I tried to head back. Alright, we have officially finished an area. We finished an area. Oh. And this is going to be a big 662. Hell yeah. Alright. 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 Damn it, encyclopedia. Nailed it. So again, we go back here to Twisted Strand. This is Stellar Basin. Starting here. Got it, 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 And then we start Devil's Spine. We are officially done with one area. Ooh, that feels good. I need 1, 2, 3 things over in Devil's Spine. Honestly, I might as well go back over there. Let's head back that way. We're gonna do it. We're heading back to Devil's Spawn. And we need all stuff that can be caught during the day, which helps. Now, the frilled shark tends to be low quantity when you're fishing for it in spots, so it might not be the easiest thing to get a hold of. Are you a snake mackerel? Yes, you are. You're not what I want. 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 Don't worry, we'll get it. Not what I was looking for. And depleted. I already have you. Oh, come on, baby. Give it to me. Darn it. We'll try again. Oh dear Lord, that took forever. Alright, got that out of the way. We'll go ahead and sleep. Now that should be Tarpon, like right here. I've just kind of been ignoring it. Oh, because it's not Tarpon. Okay, now the skates are found in there somewhere, so I'm gonna have to find an easy way to get to some skates. I managed it. I did not manage to get one though. Can I go and spot some other skates? Oh yeah, there's some. Come on, baby. Here's another frill. Nope, not a frill shark. What are you? Nothing important. You've respawned already. Oh, no, it's... didn't respawn. I'm just dumb. You are, yes, okay. Not what I'm looking for. You are also not what I'm looking for. Skates. Oh, I see him. We're just gonna go ahead and use some explosives here, honestly. I don't have explosives. Oh, I'm an idiot. Actually, looks like I could get over that. Come on, man. No, I already have that one. Alright. We'll sleep and try again the next day. Yay. Ooh, isn't this fun? This was more fun when it was like only taking, you know, 2 tries. Not what I need. No, you are a real shark. Darn it. Come on. Man. We're just ditching those. Less. Yep, there you go. I guess we just better. We'll be better off selling what we have. Taking an age and a half to dock up again. Yep, sell all that. I forget. What are you? Nothing useful. And that scared him. I'm gonna be real. I think I fished up all the current fish options. So we'll have to spend a day or two chasing Tarpon. Or not Tarpon, the snake mackerel instead. Did I even get anything? No. Also, hang on, storage. You fit in storage. Might as well. Give myself that tiny bit of extra space. Same thing for you. Just trying to give myself that tiny bit of extra space. Rest. I can do it. Right. There should be snake mackerel out here somewhere. You look like snake mackerel. No, you are not. Are you? Yes, you are. We're going for the trophy. Oh my, there it is. There it is. We managed to get the snake mackerel done. Now can we get the frilled shark, please? Darn it. If this one has respawned, then the one that's over there should probably have it. No? 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 I'm doing my best here. There's only so much I can do. Alright. Focus. Focus. Focusing did nothing. Focusing was worth nothing. It's the most inconveniently shaped fish. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Man. Yep, that's as best I can fit it. Yes. Ah! Well, we got one of them. We got two more to go. We just gotta believe. You gotta have faith. I'm also thinking maybe if I put this in my cargo, it would help. The thing is, I then risk losing it, you know. We are going to quiet though. Sell all that. Encyclopedia. Got it. So Devil's Spine. Here's the start of Devil's Spine. Done, done, done. Need this guy. Done. Need that one. Done, done, done. Now we just gotta open ocean. I can do it. I can do it. It's not even like I'm trying to do like shiny hunting in Pokemon. Like, this is easy in comparison. No, it hasn't come back. I'm just trying to remember where all they were. It would be convenient if I could find what I'm looking for. Not seeing it. How many skatefish have I caught at this point? 15. Caught 12. We can do it though. We can do it. We can do it. Today is the day. I got a good feeling. I believe. Now, if only I can remember where they are. I think we're gonna get the skate today. That's my guess. Oh, hello. Okay, I can't even find the skates anymore. I could have sworn it's been 3 days. Alright, well, we are just gonna hibernate and try again tomorrow. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. This is quality entertainment. Yay! Alright. Like I was saying, today I feel like will be the day. Are you kidding me? They still haven't repopulated. Well, know how I'm spending this day. We are going to be taking the long way around on a quest to go fix my boat. Surely that's how I plan to spend today. Shipyard. Yep. Patch me up. Okay. Rest. It's now definitely been long enough that all the fish I'm trying to hunt will be back. The frilled shark and the skates, they should all be there. No reason they're not going to be today. There's no frilled shark over here. I really don't care about the metal being wind. Really, I'm just being candid here. Okay, so maybe no frilled sharks, but surely some skates have got to be around. There's no reason there wouldn't be skates at this point. Looks like I'm being followed. Are you kidding me? Where are they? Load of barnacles. We are going to try sleeping through the entire day one more time. If I don't see anything this time, we're just gonna go to a different area. But I thought this was gonna be much simpler than it was. Look at that. Damn it. Damn it. Surely there's gonna be one somewhere. There's one. Okay, please. Please tell me this is gonna be it. This one's gonna be it. I'm about to fish this entire population to ruin so bad it will never recover, I swear. I am getting quite annoyed with this game. Have the skate that is over here returned? Yes. And it has left. So we shall sleep and try again in the morning. But surely by the morning, everything will all be okay. Oh, it looks like there's more than one this time. Nope, there's still one. How lovely. How positively lovely. We are going to have to just bail on Double Spine for a good handful of days until everything can replenish itself. So let's head south. Adventure. Oh, hello, whale. Should I be concerned about the lightning? Maybe, but I'm gonna choose not to. Why? Because it's simply more fun to run with a bit of risk. That's the fake boat. That's not a real boat. Alright. What are you? Are you something I need a night version of? Yes, this is something I need. Come on. Come on, give me what I need. Gimme. Gimme. Darn it. Gimme. Gimme. No. Gimme. 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 Yes! We got one. One step closer. One step closer. One step closer. Let's dock up. Shipyard, I don't think I have anything that needs to... Yeah, nothing that needs to be repaired. Fish market. 111, not bad. Gimme, gimme. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I know this is a night fish in this area. So we might be heading right back out to that same spot, to be honest. Where was it? Over here somewhere. Just gotta wait till later in the evening. Looks like the sun's setting behind all this rain. Alright. We are now into the nighttime. I spot an oceanic nightfish. No, but this is one of the fish I need. Oh. If I can... Oh, I'm doing horribly. I am doing so horribly. No one comment on how horribly I am doing. This music is way too intense for me to be doing this horribly. I'm curious. It appears that turning off your light makes you much harder to spot. That is interesting. Now about these oceanic fish. My panic is a bit high, so... Well, 4 a.m. if I don't go to sleep now. Man, I was on such a roll over in Twisted Strand, and now here I'm just... Like, since then, it's been nothing. Okay, so what all do I need here in Gale Cliffs? Okay, so that's the end of the Morrows. Done, done. Yep, I need the Black Sea Bass, which is at night only. I got the Stonefish, got that, got that. I need the Devil Ray and the Wreckfish. I don't need you. But I need you. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. That might have been my worst performance yet. Depleted. Alright, gotta go to the other wrecks. You know, I did my best to avoid that. No. No. And that's all she wrote. I don't think you can find a wrecked fish anywhere else. I don't think so. Don't quote me on that. We're gonna do a quick little loop-de-loop. Oh, here they are. Man. Alright, well. Now that we've established there's none of them. This is gonna be a decent pay though. Yeah, 405, that's not bad. Shipyard, yep. Repair, okay. The wreckfish is the only daytime fish, right? Because that's daytime, that's night ocean. I need to figure out where Oceanic is. Yeah, and Black Sea Bass, which is night only. I want to say I caught like the devil ray like back here one night. He is so easy to avoid over here. Come on. Well. Yeah, what's that? Out back here. Does anyone happen to remember where I managed to find that one devil ray? The one time I managed to find one, but then was unable to save that day because I wrecked. I don't suppose these eyeglasses are damn. That's kind of what I assumed. Oh, whoa. Hello, Milk. Welcome in. We're trying to catch some spooky fish, but I saw that little splash. But the spooky fish are trying to eat me as well. How are you doing? Let's park up for a second here. It me, a menace to society. So well, I'll take it you're doing well. I'm starting to think this isn't outing. Back to storage you go. Oh, whoa. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you around. If you happen to know where I can catch a devil ray, I would appreciate it. Oh, nope. Go away. No idea. Yep, I kind of figured. I'm just out here winging it. I need somewhere oceanic, which should be past this little circle. So I'm in theory in the right area. I gotta keep turning off my light because of those spooky things. It's still coming for me. What are you? Oh, I don't need you. Oh, nope. Nope. Gotta dodge. Over to dodge. Joke's on you. I already had the button ready to go. Yeah, I'm not a fan of having to hunt down these specific fish. No, I've got my encyclopedia here. I'm at 107 out of 128. I'm trying to catch like the spooky versions of the fish. So this one I can only catch during the day. But this one I have to catch at night in the ocean. And then this one needs to be caught at night, but a little like right on the edge. But I'm kind of tweaking if you can't, you know, tell from my eyeball. So we're gonna have to chalk this one up to a loss on the night. Okay. I still have 1 hour technically. Not what I need. And now it's daytime again. Die. I can do it. I can do it. Like I said, I'm not hunting shinies. This should be easy. Okay, so here's where I can get one shot at this bad boy. Nope. Okay, come on. Darn it. Come on. Come on. Darn it. Of course. Of course. So now all the wreck fish are fished up, and it's going to be several days before I can get back to fishing those. So we're not getting the wreck fish, which means that there's only night fish I need. Where was... You can be caught in a troll net, so I honestly might just throw a troll net on and then just run around. It's the devil. The devil ray can also be trolled. Interesting. But I would need an oceanic troll net. Actually, no, I have that done. I would just have to buy one. Because that's coastal and shallow. I would need 2 troll nets in order to... see, that's a problem. Let's go to the shipyard. Let's get that troll net installed. We're gonna take you off. You don't even fit in storage. Swap with you. Hop over here. Swap with you. Put you there. Leave that there. Okay. Repair. So now this is good. I can run around at night, and it is just now getting to be nighttime. And then I just need to find where the hell you get to a oceanic fish around here. Go. Yeah, because when I was coming over, I passed kind of on the outskirts of these islands, and I managed to catch the daytime aberrant fish I needed. Hang on. Encyclopedia. Does it say a depth? No. No, it doesn't. It just says oceanic. Goodbye. Hello. Why am I seeing eyeballs? Why are there eyeballs? If I dock, they'll go away. And then I can just boom, boom. Look at that. No more eyeballs, and I only slept for like 20 minutes. Oh, hang on. Okay. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Oh, hello, rock. That doesn't actually exist. Over there. We're doing the fuck around and find out at this point. Because the sun is rising. Oh. I got the fish I needed though, and I managed to dodge the shark, and I don't know how. Woo. Ooh. I got it though. Look at it. Aberration of. Now that's complete. Which means I just need this fish in this area. Or no, and the other one. That the wreck fish. I need that as well. Yeah, I need that, and I need that. But that shark tells me I was out in the oceanic area. So, I just gotta go spend more time out there, I guess. Let me instead go here. You swap. And sell. There. Now I can catch oceanic. And with oceanic possible to be dredged, all I gotta do is sleep till nighttime. 6 p.m. perfect time. Now if I just, you know, skedaddle around out here in the open waters, surely I'll find what I'm looking for, right? What did I catch? Why is it an arrow squid? Ah, I don't want that. What is that up there? You guys see that? Like straight ahead? That is not there during the daytime. Bro, give me oceanic. Oceans. That's what I'm out here for. Oceanic. Okay, it caught oceanic. Anchovy. Okay, we caught something new. Kind of a drag. I'm not even. I need to kind of drift back towards where I should be. I already didn't even have you turned on. Come on. Come on. You know you want to do it. Not too late. It's not too late. At least we got another new species. Where are you? Right above the D on Dusty Pontoon. There was something right there. And we will be seeing what it is come tomorrow night. No, don't give me that. You're looking a little jittery. Yeah, I was up all night. Oh well. Fish market. Net. A scarlet prawn and some anchovies. Alright. Let's take a peek at the encyclopedia, see what we found here. There is an aberration of an anchovy I'm going to need to catch. Oh, you can catch these during the day at least. This is what I need to find late at night. Out in the open ocean. But I am trying to get the Gale Cliffs area oceanic fish. Rest. There. So, out here, you. Not what I'm looking for. I want to say the sturgeon was like over here somewhere. Now I do see this. I will acknowledge it. It's not what I need, but I'm going to get it. I thought I was going to get it. Oh, there. I did get it. Okay. So now if I just come a little bit out. Where the heck? I should just have to head a little bit south from here. Yeah, I want to say it was like right over here is where I saw the sturgeon. You're not even... So I got too far away at this point. Go away, mist. Go away. Gotta be somewhere. Just, what are you? Coastal. If you're coastal, I'm in the completely wrong area. How is this not the right area, though? Someone explain. I don't get it. Control. 70 feet, 80 feet, plenty. Yeah, literally 60 meters. And I'm looking at freaking coastal. Which means I need to head this way. And then we get all the way out here, and what do we get? Oceanic. But this is just tuna. Which means I'm not in the right area. Can I at least catch an avalanche? No, I cannot. Just go away. You're not worth a lot of money to begin with. So this is an oceanic fish that is officially classified as in Gale Cliffs. So I know where it is. Okay. I am not going to fish it up. Are you the same thing? Yes. Okay. So I've needed to be way back here on this side of the map this whole time. Go away. Thank you. Selfish, head right back out there. Well, we're gonna do a quick sleep, a short little sleep. I didn't even look at what all was in here. Yep, patch me up on the trawl net, just in case. Rest. Stop. Alright, let's head right back over there. need. But I haven't, so I might as well. Out here somewhere, surely, right? This is the exact same area. It's got to be around here somewhere. Why? 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 You're not what I want. See, they do mimic it back. Oh, he went away. I did catch a devil ray. Okay. It just isn't the right kind. So if I just keep trawling around in this area, I'm gonna have to get one eventually. But it'd be nice if I knew where to try to fish it up. Completed. That was a good dodge. Okay. So the sturgeon is literally right here. This oceanic. It's literally right here. So how come I couldn't get the Devil's Ray right there either? Making me angry. Fish market. Yep. Yep. Just sell it all. Yep, I know. I'm here to repair it. We're gonna give it one more go. one more shot this stream. All right. Boom. It is 6 o'clock. The night fish are out. Should be right freaking here. I can assure you there's nothing right there, Wind. I've been to that location. There is nothing. You are not oceanic. Why are you here? This is further out than the sturgeon was. The sturgeon was right about here. I'm just gonna spin around in a circle for a while. Anchovy King, okay. Okay. It's showing promise. Spinning in circles is showing up promise. Actually, I have to go this way. Spinning in circles. We're gonna do it. I'm sorry if anyone gets motion sick. If I make the screen darker, does it help any? Well, we've made it to 1 a.m. Lights on. Lights on. Lights on. Lights on. Lights on. Lights off. Lights on. Nope. Not getting my fish. We're gonna spin the other way now. That seems like it could become a problem. Never mind, it's not a problem. Wait, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Still not a problem. Let's go, baby. The ultimate dodging techniques. Ooh, still not a problem. Yep, we're just cruising with it. We're just cruising with it. Okay, so now if it's daytime. See, here's the sturgeon. I was circling around like right there. Bunch of bullshit. This is not where I want it to go. It's this one. Well, I gave it my best shot. What all did I even end up catching? Why? 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 All right, let's show the progress of the encyclopedia. We're at 111 of 128. So we got, what, 17 more to go? We got the Anchovy King. And in their numbers, they will rise. Epic. Could not catch a frilled shark today. Or the aberrant frilled shark. Could not catch the aberrant skate. Managed to get all this stuff. Managed to get all this. Managed to get all this. Managed to get... Have not attempted this one yet. I thought I had one of these, but I guess not. Haven't tried that one. Haven't tried that one yet. Haven't tried that one yet. We got all those. Haven't tried that one yet. Despite my best attempts, could not land this one yet. This is the one I've been hunting right now. Could not get it. Got all this, 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 all this, all this, all this. This one, I'm surprised I don't have this one. I feel like it'd be one of the easiest ones to get, being that it's a cod. I have the other two. Other than that, in terms of the just regular fish, I'm missing an oceanic that you can only get at night with a rod. This lobster looking thing in Stellar Basin. And that's it. So I have 2 fish that I haven't even caught the normal version of. The rest of it is all just aberrants. Because I already have the exotics done. Because that's one of them. There's the other 3. So we're getting there. I tried getting this just now, didn't happen. I'll stumble across that eventually. This one's gonna be a pain because I haven't even gotten that one yet. Getting that will also be a pain. But yeah, that's where we stand. Alright. I am going to go ahead and flip you guys over to a just chatting screen. And I will save and quit this game. Thank you to those who stuck around, to the lurkers, to the people watching. I always appreciate you guys hanging out, especially when I do these longer streams. Like, I'm at, what, 4 hours at this point? So to those who are hanging around, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Means a lot. I enjoy this game, despite the fact I also get quite frustrated at this game. But yeah, it's always fun to be here. Always fun to be hanging out. I will finish this encyclopedia. I promise you guys that. I'm going to do it. I might have to look up where to find some of these fish, because I'm strictly looking for aberrants at this point. But I'm going to try not to. And then the other thing we have left is that final mission, which I'm intentionally saving that, so we will get to that. That's going to be the final thing we do. And the current plan is, once I am ready to do that final plan, potentially pulling out the pirate costume I have or the mermaid tail. We will see. So it's currently Thursday. I'll be back on don't quote me, but I'm gonna try and stream on Saturday, and if I do, it's gonna be Fallout 4. Tuesday we'll be back with Dredge, and I will have the next Dredge YouTube video out likely on Saturday in the evening. If I don't stream, it's going to be probably around 5 or 6 when that video goes live. If I do stream, I'm going to try and get it out a little earlier. And then that way I can't stare at the analytics for the first several hours. Either way, thank you to those who are hanging out. It's quite late. I don't really have anyone live. Let's see if anyone tickles my fancy in the category for who's live. Foreign languages are popping up here. Okay, I think I'm just gonna end it. Just gonna send a message. No, for those who are lurking and when they come back. That works. Good night, sir. All right, James. I'll consider myself to have one less lurker. Have a great night. Go get some rest and give your PC/laptop/app. That's not a /app some downtime as well. And then we'll slap in an emoji or two. All right. Like I said, thank you to everyone who stopped by. You are more than welcome to stop by and lurk anytime. I will maybe see you guys on Saturday. If not, I will definitely see you on Tuesday. All right. Have a great night, everyone. Bye-bye.